So today is moving day. Actually, moving day is over. I'm already all moved. And as you see from the rest of the video, we didn't move the Airstream very far. Still actually in Prescott. And today I moved from Site 90, which is on the upper loop at Pointer Rocks RV Park, down to Site 9. Now, Site 9 was actually home for the Airstream from 2007 through 2012. So I'm very familiar with the site and I actually like it. Right behind the Airstream, I'm backed up against the rocks and some real pretty views, just a short, quick walk out into the rocks and always great sunset and sunrise photos from here. So why did I make the move? Why am I in a different location at Pointer Rocks now? It's really simple. So Pointer Rocks has got a lower loop and an upper loop. They've got like 90 something sites in total. And they've gotten really busy over the past couple of years, to the point where they're turning away a lot of potential customers. And that's awesome. That busy is good. But they've been really working on the upper loop. I'm going to call it the more scenic area in the park. And they've been adding 50 amps throughout a lot of the sites and doing upgrades and improvements to the sites. And the site we were in, Site 90, is going to be getting some upgrades and improvements as well. And so for those of us who were fortunate enough to be full-timers with Pointer Rocks, they decided maybe move us down to the lower loop and keep the upper loop for the daily and weekly traffic. You can't blame them for that at all. It's a great business decision, and I totally understand it. One of the fabulous things here is that Site 9 was actually open for me to move the Airstream down to today. So back in Site 9 and happy to be here. So now that the moving's all done today, I decided to put together a little bit of video showing you leaving and pulling into the new location. So that only took 15-20 minutes this morning, so no big deal. Real quick and real easy. I've already taken a walk out into the rocks, and I've already launched the drone and done a quick flyover from here back to the upper loop. So as I said before, Pointer Rocks has gotten really busy, and I'd like to think that our business, RLC Design, actually helped make them even busier over the past couple of years. January of 2015, we finally got the owners to agree to let us redo their website. And in 2014, their old website had under 5,000 unique visitors for the year. In 2015, the new site and the new information brought them over 30,000 visitors to the website for 2015. 2016 saw 42 or 43,000 unique visitors. And this past year, 2017, they went over 75,000 unique visitors. So between the work that we've been doing with them and the work that their staff has been doing to do new updates on a regular basis on the site, they've had a lot more people come in and find out about them, people who weren't even looking for campgrounds. So we're pretty proud of that. And we do that kind of work for a lot of our clients, but the results here have been pretty amazing. And I've been lucky enough to be around and actually get feedback from people who have stayed here. So I've heard a lot of real positives about the website and the fact that they enjoyed using it and setting up for their reservations when coming here. So because of the fact that we've helped make them busier, Pointer Rocks is really focusing on upgrades and renovations, especially for the upper loop, for all the people who are coming here for their vacations, for their visits to Prescott, or just here to enjoy all the recreation opportunities. So That's a big part of the reason why we've moved down here as well. So there's more full-timers and weekly folks down on the lower loop, and it just makes sense. So if they've got a lot of people in and out, I would definitely, if I was an owner of a business like this, I would be reserving those spaces for our nightlies and weeklies to maximize return on investment. It's that simple. With our site move today, I wanted to talk about one other thing for RV parks and full-time RVing, and that's actually the parks themselves, the park owners, and reviews about the parks. As a full-time RVer, I've seen great parks, I've seen terrible parks. And one thing that I've noticed that's a trend, not with this particular park or anything, but just other parks we've worked with, um, RVers, all of us guys, our expectations are pretty interesting and unique. And by that, I mean, I see a lot of RV park reviews for my clients, for people that we've reached out to work with, and just for parks that I've decided to stay with as well. And good grief, guys. I know the internet's anonymous. I know the internet is empowering. But seriously, giving bad ratings to RV parks because it rained on the weekend that you came up to it, that was actually a review from one of my clients that they got this past year. They got a 2-star review. In the review, it said it was a really nice little park, and they just wish that they'd been there a different time of year because all it did was rain while they were there. RV park owners don't control the weather, guys. One other thing on reviews, why I was just talking about the RV park reviews, because I've seen them all over the place. Some great ones, some unrealistic expectations, etc. As you may or may not know, I also have a new course online with Udemy.com on WordPress and Xtheme for beginners. Today, I was a little nervous. I got an email saying I had another review, and a couple of days ago, I got a terrible review on Udemy, and I take that very personally. I'm wanting to present the best information possible to the students on there, and the person who gave the negative review, you can actually check it out and see how much of a class somebody's watched. This particular person watched 11% of the class, so it was the basic introduction to the class. It wasn't even getting into the meat and potatoes yet. But so they said that the course was not described accurately, and the course is called WordPress and Xtheme for Beginners. And the person actually in the review said that this was too basic. So number one, I already know they hadn't even gotten into the class. They only watched 11% of the class. Number two, in the title, the words for beginners. So there's a set of expectations there. It's for beginners. It's not for an advanced course, which I'm actually putting an advanced course together. So today, I look online and I got an absolutely stunning review. So thank you very much. Not somebody I know. All of the reviews that we've gotten on the class have been awesome. It's we're not front loading with anybody that we know or anything. These are people who have paid for the class, so it's not friends and family getting in there and giving super positive reviews. It's actual students. So so when I was talking about the reviews with RV parks, I have also got that class review in the back of my mind. So you know, the internet gives us the power to be super anonymous, super critical, And I really think, you need to take a step back and think about what you're saying and what you're doing to a business.